And when you say there were just a few Jews in the town, tell us a little, like, so most of the town was not Jewish.
No, of course not.
So tell us a little
There
bit
were a
about
few hundred Jews.
a few hundred Jews.
Yeah, there were a
Uh-huh.
few hundred Jews.
And how
But
many?
they didn't go live in St. Joshua.
Uh-huh.
Nearby small places. Rupchits, you heard of Rupchits?
Yeah.
Lived there. There were some other places. I don't remember the names.
And did the Jews live together with the non-Jews and go to the same schools, and everybody lived together in
Oh,
Shandisha?
we got along with some. Some of them weren't all anti-Semites.
What other relatives did you have? Like, what was there relatives?
My grandfather, my grandmother, and then
That was on whose side? Your
on my mother's side. On my mother's side. On my grandfather's side, there was nobody in St. Joseph. They were all from my grandfather's side. And my grandfather was married a few times, so there are a lot of cousins.
And what, I forgot the name. What was his? Your mom always used to mention the name.
I forgot
Your
his name.
father's name?
My father's
Your-
name was Yaakov.
Yeah.
You mean Brust?
Bruce.
That
yeah,
was grandma's maiden name.
Right,
Brust.
Bruce. That's what I was thinking.
That was
And
your
we had-
grandfather's name,
Yeah.
right?
That was on my mother's side.
Right.
Right.
And later on, my mother made my brother Irvin go back to St. Yusuf and marry one of his cousins.
Who,
that
Uncle
his-
Irving?
because-
Married there? Oh,
Yeah.
Kessel?
She was a cousin?
Hey, yeah, she was a cousin.
She's not a first cousin,
Huh?
not a first.
But she was a cousin. I
She was
remember
a cousin.
Kessel.
My
Yeah.
mother
Miserable.
promised
She was?
Pestle.
She was
terrible lady.
nice.
She
My
was?
mother
a terrible
promised
woman.
Pestle
So how did that
Her
tell us that
cousin.
story?
that she would send my brother back for her. My brother didn't want to go. He fought it, but my mother won. When he went back and he looked at her, he just wanted to turn around and go back home. But my mother didn't allow that, you know.
Where was she then? She was still in Poland or she was in America?
She went on a visit.
She
It
went-
sounds like your mother was mean.
Well, it's not exactly that she was mean. She liked this cousin, and she thought she would make a good
In
wife.
those days, didn't they have a lot of arranged marriages?
Well, that's all you had was arranged marriages.
Wait,
Hardly any other kind.
so wait, Uncle Irving went back after he was in America? He went back to Poland?
He didn't want to go back because he had met some. I told him
He met
this boyfriend that I found me sleeping on his bed when I came. He had a sister, and Irving fell in love with her. And so he didn't want to go back to Poland because he liked this girl. But somehow my mother forced it. And then when he wanted to go back, this Pestle was her name, threatened suicide. She said, if you go back, I will kill myself.
If you'll go
And
back
he
to where?
believed her.
If
he
you
went
what?
back
If he didn't go
without
back
her?
to marry her, she was gonna kill herself.
Oh, if she didn't come to get her.
If he didn't go.
He did go to get
He
her,
did,
but he
yeah.
didn't want to marry her.
Uh-huh.
So she threatened suicide. And my mother believed it.
Yeah.
My father believed that she would kill herself.
Uh-huh.
So he married her.
So,
Sylvia, so what was your relationship like with your mother? Were you close to her when you were growing up, or not so close?
My mother wasn't close with any. My mother was a very unhappy woman. The only person she loved was my father.
why was she unhappy?
She didn't like the idea of having so many children. She didn't do much for them. At that time, the older sister took care of the younger sister. It just kept, my sister took care of me. The other, that's the way it was. She didn't cook for us. She had friends who owned businesses, and she sat with them all day in town. She was with them. She wasn't in the house.
She wasn't in
With
the
us.
house, really?
They
So-
did have a barter system then, and because your father was a tinsmith, people used to give him things, and
Yeah.
that's how so she didn't cook, yeah.
You
but
didn't
we
pay
used
with
to-
money.
Yeah,
You exchanged merchandise.
So what did she do all day?
She just sat with her
Gossip.
friends,
She shopped.
in their stores. They were very good friends. And she spent the whole day there, and when she came home, my sisters had dinner ready for her.
Did she have a terrible childhood, maybe?
I don't know anything about my
well,
mother's
she did,
childhood.
because,
That's
she
what
didn't
we
have
heard.
such a good childhood, because remember what happened?
Oh,
Her mother
Let him-
died,
yeah,
her mother
Sylvia
died.
knows.
Do you know what happened?
she had a terrible childhood because her father kept remarrying different women who didn't like us.
Didn't like her,
Yeah,
she was growing
well,
up.
she didn't like any of us.
Yeah.
We went to visit once or twice a year.
But as she was growing up, they didn't like her, and that's maybe why she didn't like other even her own children, I mean, not that she
If
didn't
she,
like them,
if she didn't have any love in her life,
you know,
she really
Yeah.
didn't know how to give it.
yeah. On
And
the
where
other hand,
was
she
she-
was always pregnant for all those, she had
Yeah.
9 children, so she
Sure.
was pregnant all the time, too.
Where was
She
she
was
from,
pregnant and
Buddy?
she was
I
alone.
mean, Aunt Sylvia.
Because my father spent a lot of
He
time
sent the sperm.
working in different cities.
He was during the First World War, he was in the army, right?
Yeah.
And he was,
A
remember when,
mechanic, a mechanic,
a
some kind of
mechanic?
mechanic.
But then he served as the second man to an important person. Do you remember that? What was he?
Lieutenant.
No, they called it valet,
Valet.
Yeah,
He
it was
was
like
a valet.
he was a valet.
This is her
to a
father.
very important guy.
Aunt Sylvia.
Well, isn't that how you got something to America from that man, or didn't he save somebody's
Not
life?
No.
No, you only needed to come to America. You needed a sponsor, and you had to that sponsor had to guarantee he'll take care of
But
you.
didn't that man save
Yes,
somebody by
saved.
medicine?
He saved Jenny.
That I don't
Yeah, he
know.
saved Jenny. He sent his doctor, personal physician,
To,
to mom
when she had
when
that
she had the
cholera.
cholera and gave her the charcoal
Yeah.
and watched over her every day, or as often as he could come, and that's how she survived.
Who is this person you're
This
talking
is
about?
the valet,
Not the valet.
my grandfather was a valet to a lieutenant in the Polish army, and he sent his personal physician to take care of my mom.
So they, it probably wasn't Jewish, this person.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no, he was, this was,
But he liked my mom, and
he liked
the
your,
lieutenant liked my grandfather,
Yeah.
and so he sent his personal physician.
So what did that mean that he was a valet?
What
You
about it?
said that
I
he
don't
was a.
remember him at all. I know he worked for
No, that, your
people that he loved.
father,
He liked the
Your
people.
father, mother.
What kind of things
your
did your father do?
Well, he
Before
was
the
a
lieutenant?
tinsmith
yeah.
called a blecher.
Mm.
BLECHER.
Didn't they also do roofing?
Yeah.
The tinsmith.
Yeah.
No, but not with tin, with the tar.
First he made, there was no store where you could go in and buy pots and pans.
Mm.
So my father made those out of tin.
Wow, yeah. And what else did he make? What else did he do besides the pots and pans?
And then he started making skylights.
Skylights.
Yeah. And eventually he learned blueprinting.
Mm.
So he was very busy with that. And then when my brother was able to, he got a little older, they started working on the roof.
Oh, no,
They
really?
made the roofs.
it's in my blood.
When you were young, what is your first memory of your father? What was your relationship with your father in Poland when he was at home?
He was always busy because he also worked for the church. He made the roof on the church, which took a long time. He did work inside the church I wasn't allowed to go inside, but he could.
We saw that church, remember when we went back to Poland, you
Yeah,
and my mother
yeah.
remembered that church where he.
Was he a nice man? Was he a warm father? Did
My
he-
father was a very, very nice man, yeah. But he didn't devote much time to the children. He was just busy working,
And what was his relationship with your mother?
very loving.
Who wore the pants?
My mother was the boss, 100%. He had to do things like, but he wasn't, my mother didn't want him to smoke, so he had to do that, so she doesn't know about it. My mother didn't like music, so my father couldn't play.
What did he play?
He used to, no, he didn't play. He used to listen to the radio. The radio was in his ears. My mother didn't want to hear it.
What kind of music?
Whatever was Jewish, whatever was current at that time.
Your mother sang, but she didn't like music.
Right.
She sang, your mother sang?
My mother was the greatest. They wanted her to train for the opera.
That's,
Really?
is that where my mother got her voice? My mother had an
Your mother
operatic
did
voice.
too,
yes.
really? And
But
so,
it didn't work out because she wanted, my sister preferred, my mother preferred going to Germany.
your
She
mother
what?
Preferred going to Germany.
Instead of the United
My
States.
aunt, my father's sister was childless. And she asked my father, she liked, oh no,
Which
that was,
Tante Hermine? No,
Tante Honey liked your mother.
yeah,
No, this, and you asked me what question? What did you ask me?
yeah, I can go
You were
back.
talking about your mother
Oh,
and how
yeah,
she
yeah,
was.
she
my
wanted-
mother had a great voice.
Uh-huh.
And they wanted to train her.
Who
You
wanted
know,
to
that's
train
right.
her?
What do they call those people?
Impresario.
Was this before she got married and before she had children?
Yeah.
Before.
Before. And there was a company
Uh-huh.
that performed operas. And they liked my mother's voice. But I don't know, it didn't work out. But my mother loved singing. So she used to sing lullabies at night. When she put us to sleep, she used to sing lullabies. And I think everybody from town came and stood under the windows to hear her sing.
Really?
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 Do you remember any of them? Can you sing any of them?
Well, the traditional, Russian Holocaust mandolin, I don't remember too many, but I remember loving it.
In Yiddish? Was she always singing in
Oh,
Yiddish?
sure.
Not in Polish?
No.
Do you remember the tune? Do you remember any of the tunes?
When I hear them, I remember.
Where did you learn English?
Where?
Oh, we had singers when I belonged to, I heard them when I belonged to Hashem Hatzir. We used to sing all the time, and we sang those songs.
You said, yeah. And Sylvia, do you know how your mother and your father met? Was that an arranged marriage, or did they meet on their own?
I don't know how they met through the family.
Through the family?
It's through, my mother had brothers and a sister who lived in Germany, in Leipzig. And she went visiting or something, and my father was on a time when he was working there, and that's how they met.
Your father was working in
Yeah.
Germany? Uh-huh, and so where were they from originally? Were they both, your mother and your
My
father?
mother, I heard, was born in Singershire.
Your mother was?
Yeah, I don't know where my father was
I
born.
forgot, what was the?
Was he
what
from
was the-
Poland?
Yeah, I was trying to think
No,
that,
your
what was
father?
the Viennese connection?
No,
You
Christian.
could-
They had family in it.
His
My
sis-
mother had
Tante Hermine was his sister.